What's up everybody, my name is Kasper Nørgaard and today we're going to talk about the autofocus hack on the Panasonic Lumix GH5. The GH5 is known as an amazing camera from 2017, both for professionals and amateurs, but the autofocus has never been that good. At the moment, another YouTuber, YodaYeo, has cracked the code to a better autofocus, so all credit goes to him and the link is in the description below. The hack is pretty simple. Normally we talk about shutter speed, but for more professional equipment the shutter angle is used. With the shutter speed you always double the frame rate, which is covered in my earlier video, how to shoot in manual mode. The shutter angle is a different method and it works in a different way. If you set the shutter angle to 180 degrees, your camera will automatically find the right shutter speed depending on your current frame rate. In that way, you'll never have to bother about forgetting to adjust the shutter speed if you change the frame rate. I don't know a lot about this, but I will refer to other filmmakers who know more about this subject than me. But in theory, you have a 360 degree circle, and if you slice that in half, you end up with 180 degrees. If you have the frame rate of 24 frames per second, which is 1/24, and multiply that with 1/2, you'll get 1/48, which is the shutter speed that you will need. The same can be applied for 30 frames, 60 frames and so on. According to YodaYeo, your autofocus problem can be fixed by setting the shutter angle at 150 or just below 180, like 179. I will test this on my Panasonic lens 12 to 35mm 2.8, and I will use the wireless microphone system from Comica audio tech called CVM-WS50. But don't judge this microphone yet, because I will do a review in the future and this is the first time I'm using it. But first, autofocus, let's go outside. Oh! Whoop, got it. Did I get you? We'll come outside, let's make some tests. Well, the first test is at 24 frames per second and is 180 degrees. Right now I have face tracking on. Well, this test is with 30 frames per second and 180 degrees. The face tracking is working fine, but the autofocus is not working as it's supposed to. Well, this test is at 60 frames per second. For this final example, I'm using 30 frames per second. With new settings. The other settings were
1 plus and plus 3 on the sensitivity. Right now I'm using the factory settings 0 and 0 just to see if it makes a difference. I'm finally using the 30 frames per second and the center point to see how it reacts. It's still at +1 and +3. Like you see in this picture, I'm just filming my setup to show that the tracking is working fine. As we talked about earlier, the shutter speed works by double the frame rate. A frame rate at 24 frames per second needs a shutter speed around 50, and a frame rate at 60 frames per second needs a shutter speed around 120. To use this autofocus hack, you need to change the following settings. Go to the menu and find SS gain operation and change it from sec ISO to angle ISO. Next, change the Synchro Scan to on to change the degree by 1 increments at the time, and use the dial to get 179 degrees. And now you're ready.
Welcome back. As you could see, the shutter angle did make a difference, especially on the 30 frames and the 60 frames per second. I don't think the 24 frames per second worked that well. That's up to Panasonic to fix that problem. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Smash that like button below and leave a comment, and I will see you in the future.